So in this video, I'm going to be teaching a few of my UK 101 students about participle phrases and how to use them in their own writing. So up here we have the definition of participle phrases. Participle phrases do include either a verb form ending in ing or the present participle, or a verb ending in ed, which would be the past participle, irregular verbs, or another form of irregular verbs. So up here I have a sentence written. It is two sentences written. It is, the dog was running quickly. He was able to escape the dog napper. So, although each of these sentences stand alone just fine, as they are, how would you describe the way that they flow as you read them in your head?
They're kind of like just disjointed and choppy. They don't really make sense. They make sense if they're just written differently.
Okay. Very good. So yeah, just the way that it's broken up into two very stark sentences with the two periods obviously is kind of, like you said, disjointed and choppy. So I'm going to rewrite the sentence using participle phrases. I'm going to write running quickly, comma, the dog was able to escape the dog napper. Okay, so I've taken those two choppy sentences and, formed them, revised them into one sentence. And let's see. Can one of you all tell me how this sentence differs from the two fragmented sentences that Emily talked about?
It's just like a lot smoother. It's like easier to process and comprehend what they're trying to say.
Okay, good. So exactly. And right here, we're going to identify the participle phrase by bracketing it off. So running quickly is the participle phrase that we kind of frame the sentence around. And as you can also tell, the first two fragmented sentences, the dog ran quickly, he was able to escape the dog napper. This sentence conveys the exact same idea as the two fragmented sentences. It didn't change with the way that we revised it and by using the participle phrase. So this bracketed section, running with the ing, kind of satisfies this part of the participle phrase definition we have up here. It uses the present participle right here, and running quickly. So, let's see. So yes, so now they all have worksheets that they've already completed. Usually in a larger class, they would pair off and work on the worksheets by themselves, but the directions on the worksheets were to go through the fragmented sentence pairs that had not been revised with participle phrases, and just go through, revise them using their new knowledge, and also bracketing off and identifying the participle phrase in their revised sentences. So we're going to go through the different sections on this worksheet and see what they did. So for number one, who had number one?
I did.
Okay, could you read the original sentences, please?
Yeah. It says, Mom cleaned daily. The house is very tidy. And I changed it to cleaning daily. Mom kept the house very tidy.
Okay, good. And what did you identify as the participle phrase of that sentence?
Cleaning daily.
Okay. And once again, we see the ing word, the present participle used in that phrase. So good. Very good. Number two.
I did. The lion roared loudly. The onlookers were frightened.
Okay.
And then I rearranged it to roaring loudly. The lion frightened the onlookers.
Okay. And what did you identify as the participle
And then I
phrase?
bracketed off roaring loudly.
Perfect. Once again, the ing, present participle, present there. Number three.
Natasha danced wildly. She was obviously drunk.
Okay.
And I'd change that to dancing wildly. Natasha was obviously drunk.
Perfect. Good job. And number four.
I had the teacher scolded the unruly student. The class was finally brought to order. and I changed it to scolding the unruly student. The teacher finally brought the class to order.
All right. And what was the participle phrase you were going to
Scolding the unruly student.
Okay. Once again, the ing used in there. Perfect. And that was number 4, wasn't it? Who had number 5? Jason.
Nemo swam in the sea. He was trying to find his way home. And I
Okay.
changed it to swimming in the sea. Nemo tried to find his way home.
Okay, perfect. And in those sentences, also, I just want to call your attention to the past participles were being used, like Nemo tried to find his way home, and Natasha was obviously drunk. Those are all forms of the past participle. So, in what situation would you decide to use participle phrases in your writing?
I mean, to make it easier for the reader to process, and I mean, it makes it a more fluid thought.
Okay, good. And for what purpose or in what situation would you want to use the more, stark sentences, more fragmented form?
If you wanted to emphasize two separate thoughts, or to draw the reader's attention to something.
Right. Okay. So when you were reading, the dog ran quickly. He was able to avoid or to escape the dog number. It kind of gives you that period. Kind of gives you a second to think about it. And it kind of just draws your attention to that more fragmented sentence thought. So perfect. Well, good. Thank you so much for being in this video for me, and I guess I will see you all in a weekly 101 class on Friday. Enjoy.